All right, welcome back, everybody, to Barcelona. We have hopefully the best match so far today, because none of the matches so far have been close in Barcelona. They've all been one-sided. FILS taking on Tsitsipas. Let's get the preview, because these guys have played twice before, and the head-to-head might shock you. So, Tsitsipas, he is the number 3 seed here. He got through in 2 straight sets wins over 2 Americans. Last round was really impressive to get through that in straight sets. It was close, but it was straights. He beat Opelka in the first round pretty easily, which you'd expect. FILS, he also won both his matches in straight sets against 2 Spaniards, Cunha Busta and Martinez. So both are coming in here probably feeling pretty good about themselves. Arthur FILS, number 14 in the world. He's 20 years old, from France, 6'1", right-handed. 14 wins, 7 losses on the year. He has no titles this year, but he's got 3 career titles, including a 500 event in Hamburg where he beat Zverev last year. And his form's been really good. He played really well last week in Monte Carlo. And Stefanos Tsitsipas, number 16 in the world. That sounds weird. 26 years old, from Greece. He's 6'4", right-handed. 13 wins, 7 losses on the year. He has got a title this year that was in Dubai. His first ever 500 event title. He's made so many finals, including a bunch of finals here. Yet to win the title here, though. He is trying his best. He's got 12 titles, including Monte Carlo, which is more than this one, but he's got a bunch of those. And his form has been, it was all right last week. It wasn't terrible. He was the defending champion. He couldn't get the repeat win, but still, he's doing all right. They played twice. They were both on indoor hard courts, and they both went to FILS. Of course, this is an outdoor clay court, so a very different condition than when they played the last 2 times. So let's see. Let's see if Steph, on his favorite surface, maybe his favorite, taking on FILS, and let's see if he can get it done. All right. Let's see. Let us see. All right. All right. How we doing, chap? Turns out it's Swiatek Penko again. Yeah, I know, right? I didn't want it to happen this week, but it's happening, and we'll watch it when it happens. We will watch it tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, by the way, Marajam won the first set against Bergs over in Stuttgart. Over at the other place. Jams. Thank you for the 2. Jay. Thank you for the 5. LFG Carlos, thanks Cam, no worries Jay, and thank you Jams for the 2. Sorry I didn't get to the middle of the last stream. It was a little bit of a messy. We just had to jump over here real quick. All right. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't work. I don't know why I didn't say anything, but maybe it's because it was from the last stream. It didn't. I don't know. FILS all the way. Tsitsipas money line. FILS has only lost to Alcaraz. He's beaten all other top 20 players. Ooh, okay. I don't know what it is, chat, but I just have this. I've said it since the start of the day. I just have a feeling that Tsitsipas will win. I don't know why. I can't explain it. There's no logic. Obviously, logically. Well, maybe not obviously, but logically, you'd say FILS, right? He's been playing a little better. He had a good week last week. He's beaten Tsitsipas twice out of the 2 times. I don't know, though. I just think that, Tsitsipas on a clay court, underestimating him is silly. Leon.
Thanks for all your efforts, Cam.
No worries, Leon. Thank you for the 2. Appreciate that. I don't know. I just got a feeling that Steph might surprise us a little bit. And the tennis gods always have different plans. We want to see FILS Alcaraz rematch. We want to see that. But sometimes tennis gods have other plans. General question: what are the conditions or reasons for ATP to get promoted from 250 to 500 and vice versa downgrades? I guess just like what the ATP determined to be profitable or not, as a part of it. But I think like the ATP are trying to go the same way as the WTA and have way more 500 events and less 250s. So I think they're upgrading a lot to try and maybe align with the WTA a little bit more, with more 500s, more opportunities for players to get massive points to make it, I guess, even in the rankings, maybe. I don't know. And having like a 500 event or a big tournament every week instead of just being like, 3 250s that nobody cares about. If they have a 500 in between every 1,000 or Grand Slam, it kind of keeps people interested all year round, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, the reason why they get demoted, I don't think has there been a 500 event being demoted lately? I don't think so. I think 250s have all been promoted. A lot of 250s have been promoted, but I don't think any 500s have been downgraded. Some have been completely taken off the calendar. But Chad, can you name any 500s that have been downgraded recently? Eastbourne. I don't think Eastbourne was a 500. Not for the men. It wasn't for the men. Eastbourne, I don't think was ever a 500. It's been a 500 for the ladies, but not for the men. Yeah, it's been well, it got downgraded for the ladies. It did. You're right, but we're talking about ATP. But you're right. Yeah, actually, Katie, you're right. For the WTA, it got downgraded because Queens got upgraded or got added, I guess. I'm just trying to have a look. So Astana, yeah, is Astana still on the? Oh yeah, no, Astana's not even on the calendar. Astana got defunct. Astana's gone. They've got Altmaty, which is a different event. More 500 is a good idea. Makes tennis interesting. I agree. Give players more chance to get, a chance to play. Serbia Open must be upgraded to Djokovic. Gets 100 wins there. Well, he can get 100 wins at 250 level. It doesn't matter if it's 200 or 500. It doesn't matter. Why do tournaments get downgraded? Is it poor attendance the main reason? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like on the men's side, there's no tournament that I can see that's been downgraded that used to be a 500 that got downgraded to a 250. It's only been tournaments that have been upgraded or completely. If you get downgraded from 500, you're out. You basically just get deleted. But it doesn't look like any 500 events have been downgraded. They've just been removed or replaced. All right, Chad, who you got? I'm going to go with... I got Tsitsipas winner. I don't know why. I'm probably... there's no rhyme or reason, but I just think Tsitsipas might win. When he shouldn't, because FILS is playing and looking a lot scarier at this point. Anyways, FILS win the first one, love 15. I also did have a big lunch, so maybe I've got indigestion instead. Love 30. Steph's already making errors. Love 30. Love 30. Steph serves again. Love 30. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. FILS in 2, FILS in 3, FILS in 3, Tsitsipas in 3. Okay. Return goes in the forehand of FILS. Backhand now from Tsitsipas in the back of FILS. Tsitsipas backhand down the middle. FILS with a forehand cross. Tsitsipas gets on the stretch, but it goes long. Love 40. I think FILS has come out here on fire. Love 40. Love 40. 2022, Astana got downgraded from 500 to 250. Yeah, because I tell you why it got upgraded. Why Astana was 500 in the first place is because they just needed players. They needed places to be needed places that have points. Like they just didn't have any points in 2022. Remember, half the calendar was cancelled. 400 rally, and that's a winner from Steph. 1540. Yeah, the reason Astana was 500 at all was to make up for the lack of tournaments that were being played in 2022. Because remember, 2022, no Asian swing, right? Asian swing was cancelled, so they couldn't go to China, they couldn't go to Japan. Well, maybe they went to Japan, but they couldn't go to China. So they had to make up for the, no Beijing, no Shanghai, no. So that's why that would have been replacing the Asian swing at the time. Until it came back in 23, I'm pretty sure. And it's back in the backhand rally. As FIS tries to break first game, and he does. Tsitsipas in the net. 1-0. FIS breaks. All right. As FIS breaks first game. Winner plays Alcaraz tomorrow. Let me have a look at the schedule for tomorrow. I'm sure Barcelona's schedule has already come out. Seeing that we're nearly at the end of the day. It has. All right, so Alcaraz taking on the winner of this match is... Okay, in the middle of the night for me, but that's normal for everybody else. What's the tournament in... What are we looking at for the... Okay, so what we might do tomorrow... Man, what the hell? It's actually working out really well. So what we'll do tomorrow is we'll watch Ostapenko Swiatek, obviously, and then we'll watch Alcaraz versus whoever wins this, and then we'll watch Gauff Paolini. So it actually might work out really well. Sabalenka Mertens, we've seen that a lot. I don't know if that's... I mean, Sabalenka could lose that because she hasn't played on clay yet, but I think that we've seen that match so many times that it's always Sabalenka wins, right? I feel like Sabalenka wins that one. And if she doesn't, then shame on... Shame. Also, Zverev versus Marijan or Zverev versus Bergs. I mean, not when Swiatek Ostapenko's on. We've got to pay attention to that. 15-0. Is it backing it from Steph into the... Oh, no, it's out by FIS. 15-30. Hope it doesn't rain. I know Barcelona it is supposed to rain. If it does rain, we'll just stay. We'll go to Stuttgart. But yeah, it is supposed to rain tomorrow. Not bad though. Like just on and off all day. So it could be okay. Don't really care about Munich anyway. Yeah. Munich is unfortunately the lost tournament this week. Anyways, 30-0. So we've got a lot of home support. It's like Bayern Munich fans have bought all the tickets. Nice. As we serve down at the Stefanos Tsitsipas, but default second serve. As we do second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Steph, backing out from FIS as Steph hits a slice. The forehand of FIS, the forehand of Steph as FIS goes down the line at the slice of Steph. FIS with the slice is a drop shot. Steph's going to get there. And then FIS with the forehand passing shot winner. And it's 40-30. It's too good from FIS. Sabalenka is the only number one player that does not get preference on Cam's choice of streams. I mean, say it out loud. 40-30. Chat, come on. 40-30. Ace from FIS. 2-love. I mean, look. FIS versus Alcaraz or Mertens versus Sabalenka? I mean, Mertens Sabalenka should be a straight sets win for Sabalenka. It's been a straight sets win for Sabalenka. Steph, by the way, has got the trainer out. At 2-love, he just went and sat straight down. What the hell happened to Steph? Hello? Did anyone see what happened? What happened? Steph's leaving the court. I don't know. I do not know what happened. This is seemingly random. He's already got an injury? Maybe he does. Maybe he's sick? Yeah, maybe. I have no idea what happened. He looked fine. He looked... Unless that last backhand when he took an air swing, he might have hurt himself. Like maybe on that air... Like, because he took a massive air swing on the backhand. Maybe he hurt his elbow, maybe his shoulder or something with that shot. I don't know. I don't know what happened. He didn't look sick. So unless he is sick and we just don't know about it, but I don't know what happened. I don't know why he's having a medical timeout. He wasn't limping. He's got no strapping on the arms or legs that I can tell. I have no idea what happened. I don't know, no idea why Tsitsipas. And I think everyone's kind of like, what? Even FILS is like, what happened? Yeah, even FILS is asking the umpire, like, what happened? I don't think anybody... Muhammad Liani's laughing, so I mean, like, they're just taking the piss at this point. But I don't know what's happened. Tsitsipas' dad looks confused. Like, everybody looks confused. It's like Steph just went, oh yeah, by the way, I just need to take a medical time out. I just need to leave the court. Maybe he's got the runs or something. I seriously don't know. I don't know what happened. Papa Tsitsipas knows. He looks as confused as all of us. I don't know what happened. Delay tactics? Why would you take this? If it's a tactic, why would you do it at 2-love in the first set? You would wait until you were down like 2-love in the second and down the first set. Like you wouldn't. If you're going to use this as a tactic, it's a bad it's badly used tactic. Is it like, oh yeah, I'm going to use a medical timeout in the first 10 minutes? Like that's stupid. That's a dumb way to use a tactic if you're going to try and be tactical. Did he take his bag and phone with him? No. He did retire 3 games after when he played Runa. That's right, he did, back in the ATP finals. But he came in with a shoulder injury that day. We knew that he was injured. This is random. Like, nothing suggested anything. I'm not saying he's not hurt. I'm just saying that he didn't come out here and we went, oh, wait, his leg hurts or he looks like he's in pain. He just came out and just, all of a sudden, he's disappeared. You can only get 1 medical timeout per injury. And you can't fake injuries because the doctors would know. They would know. He was grimacing. That was in one of the points in that tiebreak. Oh, in the quarter match? Do you know why, though? Like, what was it for? Might have twisted his ankle in the tiebreak yesterday. Okay. So an ankle injury, maybe. Okay, that makes some sense. He wasn't limping, though. So, like, he didn't show any signs of injury, but we'll go with ankle injury until further notice. But that would make sense because you can't see the ankle strap if he's wearing long socks. So it could be an ankle. I'm going to Madrid on Friday. Hey, Kylie, enjoy that. Have fun. That's exciting. You might get to see Alcaraz. Yep, Tsitsipas getting medical timeout. We're guessing it's an ankle, but it could be anything because he didn't show any. There was no. By the way, it can't be an ankle because he would have got it on court. Like you can't leave. Like, so okay, let's just do the math, right? He left the court, so it has to be in a private area. So it's probably groin or hip because you can't leave the. Like, why would he leave the court if it was an ankle? He doesn't. You know, he's not worried about showing his feet. Like that's not a thing, right? It's not a thing. It's. So it has to be a hip or a leg because they can't do that on court if he has to remove his shorts. So it has to be a hip or groin, right? Has to be a groin. He might have hurt his groin, but it looked like an ankle though. Well, he wouldn't have got an ankle. He wouldn't get strapping on the ankle off the court. Or he's sick and he has to leave the court and go to the toilet. Like, that's the other option, right? He kind of tripped over. Yeah, it must be a groin or a hip injury. That's the only way. Otherwise, he would have got it treated on court. They wouldn't have left the court if it was, They're saying it's more illness than injury. Yeah, that makes sense too, right? If he's sick, he would have gone to and it looked like, and that would make more sense because he didn't look sore, and then all of a sudden he was just like, he sat down and he looked like he was like, it looked like he must be sick. The way he sat down and was kind of like, and everyone was confused. So he must be ill. There must be some either food poisoning or like sickness or whatever. And then leaving the court because he has to, get sick, All right, Steph's back. He's not limping, so I would suggest it was, I'm going to guess that it was a tactical spew. All right, Steph's back on court. 2-love. Steph to serve. So I'm gonna say that let's make a guesstimation and say that the guesstimation is Steph is not feeling well. He is sick. He is ill. He tweeted 2 days ago that he felt like he'd been hit by a truck when he woke up. Okay. Well, there you go. Let's put it down to sickness. Steph's got some sort of illness going on. He's not feeling well. Second serve, double fault.
Get myself in there.
And it's love 15. Love 15. So you wonder if he plays on if he's not feeling well. Tell you what, this is great for FILS. Because it means that FILS won't, if he gets a free pass, he won't have to play get to play Alcaraz tomorrow with a bit more in the tank. Potentially. There's a bit of forehand from FILS to the backhand Tsitsipas. FILS backhand goes wide. And it's 15-all. 15-all. FILS Alcaraz round 2 loading. I think when we saw the draw, we all wanted to see it, didn't we? As it return out the front of Steph, backhand out from FILS into the backhand of Steph. As FILS backhand is in the net. Tried to go for the drop shot, but he missed. 30-15. 30-15. And there's a bit of serve again. That's a fault. Second serve. Could we get an Alcaraz FILS trilogy? I'll tell you what, if FILS beats Alcaraz tomorrow, if they play, and then we get the trilogy at the French, that would be ideal. That would be pretty awesome. Especially if FILS beat Alcaraz in Spain and then they played in France. That'd be nuts. At Roland Garros, that'd be crazy. And then we get the 5-set epic. That would be perfect, right? 30-all. FILS wants that double break. Let's see whether or not Steph is going to fight through this situation. As the return goes in the front of Steph, front from FILS, into the front of Steph. Steph in the net, 30-40. 30-40. 30-40. Oh, Steph's quit. Steph's retired. Steph's done. Steph's done. It's over. And the crowd are booing, which is kind of classless. But that's it. Steph is, again, we don't know why, but again, guessing he's not feeling well. From the person in the chat, I forgot who said it, but said that he tweeted a couple of days ago that he was ill and that he felt like he'd been hit by a truck. And the randomness that was a medical timeout in 5 minutes into the match, you got to say it's illness. He was sick something. He just wasn't feeling well. And FILS is playing Alcaraz. FILS is playing Alcaraz again. And that's the best situation for FILS because he gets a whole afternoon off. Steph says sorry. God, that sucks for Steph. Hopefully he's all right for Madrid. Hopefully it's not a serious thing that he can't play, but hopefully he gets better. If it is a illness, hopefully he just takes some days to rest. GG's. Well, that's it and that's that. End of day. The crazy day turned out to be kind of mid. Nothing major today. No major craziness today, except for that Zverev match. We should have gone to Munich. Yeah, tennis gods. At least, hey, look. Maybe the feeling I had was whatever sickness Steph has, if he has sickness. Not GG. There you go. Somebody has to be different. All right. So, I guess that's it. You tried, Cam. You tried. Yeah. I mean, look, chat. It's not a curse. We'll never know. We'll never know. Tsitsipas might have won this match, but he was sick. We'll never know. We'll never know what the result will truly be. We'll never know, chat. It's written down as a retirement for FILS, but we'll never know. We will never know if Tsitsipas could have won. It's not a curse because we'll never know. We'll never know. No curse. If FILS had won, that would have been the opposite of what I thought, but he didn't win. He got a pass. So it is inconclusive. It is inconclusive. We will never know. Yep, we'll never know. Never know, chat. We'll never know. Tsitsipas is still in the top 20, but he's at number 18, I think. So he's sliding down the ranks, which is a little bit scary. So the semifinals are set. We've got FILS taking on Alcaraz and Khachanov versus Rune. That's a good lineup. I like that lineup. 3 guys that are 21 or under. Alcaraz, FILS, Rune. I mean, that straight away, that shows what 2025's been about. It's been about the kids. It's been about the under 25s. FILS, Alcaraz, Rune, and then Khachanov like the veteran at like 27. So there it is. That's what we got. That's the lineup. We're going to have a young player in the final, but Rune versus FILS or Alcaraz is kind of a banger final. But we'll see if Rune can continue winning. But hell, I mean, that's a great lineup. And Khachanov getting into some form. I mean, he beat Medvedev. He lost close to Medvedev in Monte Carlo, but he's getting some form. I mean, it's fun. Yeah, we're getting the new generation are taking over 2025. Sinner, when he gets back, I'm sure he'll keep winning. And if you're born in the 90s, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. If you are leaving, by the way, don't forget to sub on the way out. Unfortunately, Steph retired. Now, we don't know why, but with an educated wish, we think it was illness. He was sick and could not continue. At least that's my educated wish. FILS is knocking on the door of the top 10 as well, yeah. Yes, he is. It would surely devastate FILS if he loses to Alcaraz again in another semi, especially with fresh legs. Yeah, I mean, if he loses in 3 again, when he had opportunities to win in Monte Carlo, it'll hurt him. It'll probably hurt his pride for sure. So chat, that's I was expecting to stay here all night, but now it's 2:30 in the morning, and I was waiting to be here until 5. So that is great. I get to sleep more, I guess. But I didn't even drink my tea. My tea is still hot. Like it's warm. It's still very warm. This might have been the shortest stream ever. It's definitely up there. I think Tsitsipas, we've had 2 matches. 2 of Tsitsipas's matches have been probably the shortest. 2 love retirement, 3 love retirement. I think he has recorded the shortest matches streams. We have had streams where the player didn't even show up. Like we started a stream and then it was a retirement, but I feel like the matches we've watched, these are the two shortest he has played the two shortest matches we've ever streamed. With the 2-love and a 3-love. I think maybe Jabeur had like a 3-1 once when she got injured in like the second game of a match. But yeah, Steph definitely holds the record for possibly the shortest matches we've ever watched. We've ever streamed, you know. So that's interesting. That is interesting. Oh, okay. So apparently Steph has a back injury. Okay. Confirmation on that. But Steph apparently has a back injury. Thank you, Dutchie. Apparently has a back injury. I mean, that would make sense too, which is why he probably wasn't serving great. I mean, chat, we're playing guess the injury. I mean, yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter why he retired. He did, right? Hopefully it's nothing serious, though. If it's a back problem, hopefully it's not serious. He struggled to serve, so it makes sense. Yeah, it does. It does make sense. It is strange that he went off the court for a back injury, though, because usually they get treated on court. So that's a little strange that he left the court. But I guess maybe to try and like keep it under wraps. I don't know. Like they would have done a massage on court. Lower back injuries get massaged on court usually. So it's a little strange that he went off court to get treatment, but it does make sense if he has a back injury because he did double fault when he came back and some bad serving, poor serving to start. And if you can't serve, you can't play really. So if you're injured and you can't serve, then it's going to be tough, and you can make it worse. So. FILS is into his first semi-final of the year? Really? This is his first semi? Jeez. All right. Cool. Are you disappointed the game got cut short? You go to bed with the Bombers nightmare shirt too. I'm talking about Bombers won. You can get stuffed. Hopefully it's a muscle problem, not a spinal injury. Yeah. Of course, we hope it's... I hope it's not serious. You know, it might just be he just slept funny, you know, like he might have woken up sore today, you know. He's never made the semis until now this year. Really? God. All right. Well, FILS Alcaraz rematch. We love that. Tomorrow. So yeah. Anyways, that's it. I gotta make videos, so this probably works out better because I have to make videos so you can all watch them. For tomorrow's matches, which is a big day. We got a big day tomorrow. Tomorrow, we have a massive day. We've got Swiatek Ostapenko. We've got FILS versus Alcaraz. We've got Paolini versus Gauff. We've got Sabalenka Mertens. Khachanov Rune has been played on this as well. We've also got Pegula Alexandrova. So a big day of tennis tomorrow. Big day. Big day. So we'll get it all sorted tomorrow. Lost to Medvedev in third set tiebreak. Khachanov are you talking about? Good rivalry, FILS Alcaraz. Yeah, it's just getting started too. So they haven't played at all until last week, and now they played twice in 2 weeks. Let's hope that it's a little bit better quality than last week, because last week's quality was a little bit down. But hopefully we can keep that. We can get some fire. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for a big day. Hopefully a bigger day than today. Today, unfortunately, was a little bit cut short. Rune didn't really deliver. I mean, Alcaraz Demonor did. That was a good match. And then this one, unfortunately, didn't get off the ground. FILS wins without really having to do anything. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out. But FILS wins. FILS Alcaraz rematch. See you tomorrow.